BBC News understands that a 24-year-old British man who went to Syria to fight the so-called Islamic State group has been killed. Oliver Hall from the Portsmouth area is the 7th British volunteer to have died in the country, having joined a Kurdish armed group. Kurdish sources say Mr. Hall was killed on the 25th of November while clearing mines in Raqqa. And our correspondent Emma Vardy is with me now to tell us more about this. Emma, what more do we know about Oliver Hall, how he ended up in Syria and what he was doing while he was out there?
Well, he really hadn't been there very long at all, just since the end of August. Now, the Kurdish groups, the YPG, have a number of international volunteers who choose to go, to join them, to take part in the conflict, and that's been going on over the past couple of years. But like many of them, Oliver Hall came to Syria, he joined up, he spent several weeks taking part in military training with the Kurdish group, the YPG. After that point, he then went off to take part in the conflict with their various armed units who are operating around northern Syria. But it wasn't actually due to fighting on the front line that he met his death. Actually, it was in this mine-clearing operation in the aftermath of Raqqa, the de facto capital of IS, which was recently recaptured.
What have his friends been saying?
Well, I've spoken to several people who know him, in particular somebody who had been out there himself fighting alongside him. They described him as a lovely lad, somebody who had no military experience before he came to Syria, but he came wanting to learn and with a strong desire to fight against IS. The Kurdish community in this country have described him as a hero and a martyr. Of course, it's important to say UK authorities see this very differently. They have issued repeated warnings to people not to travel to Syria. And of course, today does once again show the very serious consequences.
OK, Emma, thank you for that. Emma Vardy.